Wow. Marjorie is not who Steve says she is. What's up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody feeling today? So, Marjorie Harvey, we've heard a lot of things about her. Steve always says that Marjorie is a wonderful woman. She's the perfect woman. She's so Christian. You know what I mean? She knows how to treat a man. She's good and wholesome. Just the nicest person ever. But we've come out to hear things from other people about Marjorie Harvey that may not paint her in that same picture. For instance, we've heard everything from she can be sneaky or conniving. I mean, among other things. This is what people have alleged about Marjorie Harvey. Some people feel like she is only with Steve because of his money. So they allege that she's a gold digger. And they bring up, her two ex-husbands from her past. What I thought I would do today is I'm going to do a generalized reading on Marjorie Harvey to see what kind of person is she in general and why is she with Steve Harvey. So before I begin this reading, I just want to put out this disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. So now that I got that out the way, I'm going to shuffle these cards and we're going to see who Marjorie Harvey truly is. Alright, so I asked Spirit to please inform me about the kind of person Marjorie Harvey is and why is she with Steve Harvey. So hopefully we can answer these questions as I pull out these cards. So the first card I pulled out is the Seven of Wands, which is about fighting against opposition, a struggle. Then you got the Emperor reverse, which is somebody that's very controlling, immature, selfish. Let me see. This is the Father card, but it's reversed. Let's pull out another card. We got the Eight of Pentacles, which is about the master builder or having skills to build. It's about you building wealth. I'm getting this. This is opportunity. So I'm getting that she's an opportunist and she's with Steve Harvey because it builds her wealth. You know what I mean? But she's a very controlling individual, very sneaky. I'm hearing sneaky. You get what I'm saying? She's you know what? She's a Libra from what I understand. I think Marjorie Harvey is a Libra. And the Justice card represents the zodiac sign of Libra, but is in reverse. So which means that she's about being unfair. She's about injustice. I get the feeling that she's the dark side of the Libra personality. I'm getting the feeling that Marjorie Harvey may not be how Steve Harvey paints her to be. You know what I mean? Let's see what else. Three of Pentacles. It's about building a career. The Tower reverse. She got a lot of scandals with her that she's trying to keep from coming out. She wants to keep under wraps. But she wants to put out this image of her being like this housewife, this woman that's, an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? She wants to paint herself in this good light as this wholesome woman, as Steve Harvey's wife, as this good mother. You know what I mean? When in fact, the truth is, she spend money like, you know what I mean? Like they can just print it all up again. She's very, it's very expensive being with Marjorie. I get it that she spends a lot of Steve's money. This is what I'm feeling. Like I said, there is scandals about Marjorie that she really wants to get under wraps, that she doesn't want to get out. I mean, she wants to keep under wraps. All alleged for entertainment purposes, that is. Now, let's pull some more cards, and I'm going to tell you some more about Marjorie Harvey. See that? She's looking to profit being with Steve. Let me see here. So, she was looking for the profit being with Steve. You know what I mean? And she needs to profit because she likes to spend money. You know what I mean? Let me see. She runs away when the going gets tough. I'm not going to say she's a troublemaker or whatever, but she could dabble in it. I get the feeling also that she have some kind of mental disorder. Now, you got the Ace of Wands, where I think she's creative, but I also see this as having a strong sexual appetite. Now, let's see. Collaboration. She's really can be very cold-hearted at times. And then you got the Six of Pentacles reversed. She's the type that thinks she's better than people or look down on people that's more misfortunate than she is. You know what I mean? I get the feeling of that Marjorie's a gold digger. You know what I mean? I get the feeling of that gold digger. And like I said, she's the cold-hearted type. You know what I mean? She's not sentimental and sensitive like how Steve be trying to make her seem. She actually could be the ice queen. You know what I mean? Meaning like very unsympathetic to people, very petty, very turn her nose up, thinks she's better, superficial, things like that. She's the type that shrieks responsibility. She'll lie to people. She'll lie to people with no problem. You know what I mean? She con you, lie to you, deceive you, all kind of stuff. But not the type to take responsibility. And I get her to be a bit of a gaslighter. Unless you're the harem. She's deceiving Steve in their marriage. She married Steve or whatever because they both got that image of being that upstanding person. This is how they present that image and stuff like that. But that whole marriage is a lie from what I feel like. She just didn't marry Steve because she loved him and things like that or to be sentimental. Let's see, you got the moon reverse, which is about fears and anxiety unfound, but you also got it to be like delusion. See, look at this. Unacquitted love. Steve loved her way more than she loved him. She didn't marry Steve for money. She didn't marry Steve for love. It was more about money with her. And you got the Chariot reverse, which is scattered energy. She could be a scatterbrain at times. Now you got the Devil reverse, which is she's materialistic. She's very materialistic. It's about Gucci. It's about Louis with her. It's about keeping up with appearances. You know what I mean? She's very gossipy. She talks about people behind their back. She can be very petty. You know what I mean? She can be a bit ruthless. She's the type that, oh, hi, how you doing? Then when you turn your back, oh, I can't stand her. I don't know why she spoke to me. This is what I'm getting the feel of her as a person. All alleged for entertainment purposes only, of course. So let me see. There's a lot of cheating going on in their marriage. And it ain't just Steve Harvey that's cheating. She be cheating too. So let's talk about the marriage. Let's talk about her and Steve Harvey's marriage. Spirit, tell me about their marriage. Okay, expansion, growth, meeting some lover while overseas, holidays. Then you got the celebrity card. She likes being in that celebrity spotlight. She likes the luxury of life. This is why she's with Steve. You know what I mean? She is an opportunity. She's an opportunist. You know what I mean? She kind of lucked up by marrying Steve, so she can have that, the lifestyle of the rich and the famous. But she's ruthless, and she's actually a little bit lazy. She didn't want to work for it herself. It's easier to just be a wife to somebody and have them provided for you. You get what I'm saying? Now you got the Death card next to the Queen of Wands, and you got the Eight of Cups. Walking away, the ending, the Queen of... You got the King of Swords, which usually is a male air sign, but she's a female air sign, but sometimes it can represent the personality, which is, yeah, she be cheating on him. He be cheating on her, she was cheating on him. He was cheating on her, she was cheating on him. There was a lot of cheating going on, or whatever. But she's also, like I said, a liar. You know what I mean? She'll tell you what you want to hear. Gaslighter. She could be very manipulative. You know what I mean? Petty, gossipy. The Empress. The Knight of Wands. An adversary, an enemy. Hatred. I get the feeling that she could be negative, and it's like she doesn't have no loyalty to someone. She's the type that'll betray you and don't care. This is what I'm getting. And she don't care about people that don't have less. She don't care about people that have less than her. Let's just say that. If she gonna be your friend and if she gonna deal with you, it's gonna be because you got money. This is what I get from her. This goes for men. This goes for friendship. This goes for whatever. I feel like I get the feeling she's even like that to her kids. To an extent, like her kids gotta be able to produce her money some kind of way, or at least open doors so that she could get money or get status and fame. She'll do anything to win. Win at all costs. Don't care what she got to do. If she got to be underhanded to do it, she'll do it. All allegedly for entertainment purposes only. She's scared. She's a person that her past could come back to haunt her. She could come back to regret her past if it was to get out what her past is like, the things that happened in her past. Now, I get the feeling that her past is going to come back to haunt her. Eventually, she's going to be exposed. This is what I'm getting. And she's going to fall from her little high horse. You know what I mean? She has a lot of pride and a lot of ego. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's for the illusion. She wants people to have a certain illusion for her, of her. I think this is where her and Steve kind of, this is why they're together. Because they both is with going with that whole image of what they are versus who they truly are inside. All alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. Now, like I said, the hangman is about being able to, it's about surrendering or being able to give up something. You know what I mean? I'm just still trying to figure out what that what the hangman is trying to say to me. But come on, let's pull some more cards. So you got the business exchange. You got the Page of Cups, which is about somebody that's a child abuser. You know what I mean? Now right here, this is something about a murder. I think she has something to do with a murder. I don't think she directly killed someone, but I think she either knew about it or she was paid to keep quiet about a murder. You know what I mean? But I'm saying right here also a child abuser. She has something to do with something. Now, here's the thing. You got the Three of Cups card that's next to it all, which is about working in collaboration or cooperation with somebody or reconciling with somebody. So I get the feeling that one of the men from her past, one of her ex-husbands, committed a murder. She knew about it. I don't know if they murdered a child or if it was some kind of child abuse going on that led to a murder. I think, and she was paid to keep quiet. She took money for, you know what I mean, to keep quiet, and she never came forward about it. She has information about some kind of a murder. See that? The Knight of Wands, the savior, but the immature spouse, not a role model. You know, not a good role model, prone to child abuse. So I think she abused them kids. Like, I'm not going to say severe beatings and stuff like that kind of abuse, but I'm getting the feeling of some kind of emotional abuse or teaching them kids that in order to, you know, for me to love you, you got to be able to provide for me. Like, I don't want no kid that can't, you know what I mean, make me some money some kind of way. I'm getting a little feeling of some bisexuality from Marjorie, too. I think Marjorie done had some threesomes, which is her own private business. I'm just here to report what I say. So then you got the Seven of Cups, which I feel like from this card is saying she had many lovers. Because it's next to the Lovers reverse. She's had a lot of people that she slept with, but wasn't in a relationship with. You know what I mean? The Hermit reverse. And then you got the Unhappy Family card. The Harveys are not as happy as they claim to be. It's a lot of family feuding and a lot of discord going on in that family, but they try to give this image like they're all this big, loving, happy family, when if you really found out what they were truly like, it would be a lot of drama behind it. Now, the Hermit reverse, I'm trying to think what that is trying to say. Maybe it's about, I'm getting the feeling something about, why do I feel like it was some kind of Illuminati or stuff like that? Like something to do with the Illuminati. I'm feeling like, let me see, Generous. Then you got the Magician. You see how you got the Magician, which he's doing magic. And over here is the Hermit reverse, which I feel like it got something to do with like some kind of secret society. And then the Unhappy Family and stuff like that. I believe that she slept with a lot of people, like, ritualistically. This is what I'm feeling. She's about the type that's out for self-gratification. You know what I mean? Like I said, do anything to win. So I do feel like she did. She was, I mean, I'm seeing like some kind of parties or something like that where she had sex with both men and women. All alleged for entertainment purposes only, but this is what I'm seeing through the cards. And then you got the Sun card, you got the World card, you got the Four of Wands upright, and then you got the Nine of Wands reverse, which I feel like she got a lot of anxiety because if people found out what the stuff she did in order to get all of the things she got, like luxury and, you know what I mean, being fulfilled in life, she had to do a lot of like underhanded things to get it. She don't care that she had to do underhanded things. She cares about what people will think of her if it got out. Especially now because she's infamous for being Steve Harvey's wife. Like I said, all alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. Okay. They both have had affairs. Like I said, we're talking affairs. We got the king, the corrupt businessman that profits. Then you got the femininity, the intuition. I think she uses her femininity, and then this is about marrying for money. So she works hard to use her femininity to prosper and to net rich men that's going to spend money on her, even if the way that they get their wealth is by, let's just say, corrupt means. See, again, with this whole child abuse thing coming up, and about her past coming back to haunt her. Did she abuse a child or something, or like, did she abuse her kids? I'm really getting like some kind of child abuse card, and about how she was able to evade prison. You know what I mean? But she was involved in covering up some crimes. You know what I mean? She knew, the men she was messing with in her past, she knew that they were committing crimes, but she did not care as long as she could get that money. She even helped them cover up some crimes. But I feel like I feel like they went to prison, but she was able to avoid going to prison. You know what I mean? But she had a hand in those crimes. This is what I'm feeling like. To see the Queen of Swords, the air sign. She's very quick-witted, though. She's not a stupid girl. She's very smart. She knows how to get out of trouble. She knows how to talk her way out of things. I think she got the gift of gab. Partnership. See that? The Fool card. She plays innocent and she plays sweet. She thinks that because of her look, she could get out of that. But she's the type that don't care what she got to do to get money. She's the type that sleeps with rich men. You know what I mean? I'm not going to use the P word, but you guys know what I'm hitting at because I'm seeing that in the cards. That she's not even above being a pride. But I'm not going to finish that. You get what I'm saying? So, about a card, so that we're going to end the reading right here. But to sum it all up, who is Marjorie Harvey? Marjorie Harvey is not the person Steve Harvey tries to paint her as. And Steve knows that. Marjorie Harvey is with Steve because Marjorie Harvey is money grubbing. She married for money. You know what I mean? She's the type that do anything to win, and it's all about money with her, even with her own children. Or at least this is what I'm reading from the cards. This is all alleged. I want y'all to leave me a comment below. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all believe this about Marjorie Harvey, or do you believe that she is this good, wholesome Christian that she claims to be? Thank y'all for tuning in, my beautiful soul family. I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a good one.